mobile one-block defensive performance.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the rejection by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Lakers on D. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Outside Anthony. Back to James. Here's Horton Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
James, the pass to Nunn. The tray. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
40 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
35 seconds left in the second quarter. Howell down low. Working on Howard. And yes, it's good. Howell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
LeBron left side. Pass to Horton Tucker. And here's Anthony for 3 in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers lead by 18. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Frank Vogel. Coach, the team finished the first half very strong. How did that happen?
Triggered by our defense. We've talked about for days, get back to defending and so we can get out and run. And we finally got some stops.
That is your team's identity. Thanks for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them, but that's a big one.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing it.
And that's going to do it for us here.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Kendrick Nunn really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now here's Powell. Defense is right there. Counted. Good. McCollum's got the first field goal of the second half for the Trailblazers. Los Angeles leading by 16. On the 4 for Portland. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. Lillard the pass to McCollum. For the 3. And the rejection by James.
Boy, superb shot block. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Lillard attacking. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. In the corner, it's Monk. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Poke loose. He dishes it to James. Here's Horton Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Tucker's got his second basket of the night.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's McCollum, and Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
LeBron. Oh!
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. We've seen Kendrick Nunn really having a great game.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jordan comes in for LeBron. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Ariza outside. Jordan kicks to Nunn. Monk for 3. They get it again. Jordan. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Jordan's got his first basket.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Lillard with it. He's got 7. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Ariza's got the ball. And it's Davis with the jam.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Simons, he's checked in for Portland.
Simons.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Little, he's checked in for Portland.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
That one's not going to go. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And it's Ariza in the corner. Jordan trying to free himself up. Another shot. Back to Monk. Here's Nunn. No good with the triple. Portland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Down low. Here's Nance. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nance has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
After a first half where he had just 1 turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
There's a minute 40 left here in the third quarter. Here's Reeves, covered by Lillard. Anthony, the pass to Jordan. Now here's Lillard from down low, and he makes that one. Lillard's got 9 points.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Driving to the basket. They get it back out to Anthony. Pass to Ellington. Here's Reeves. Back to Ellington. Buries the long-range jumper. Ellington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Passes to Simons. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. McLemore, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improved.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 16 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Smith. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Reeves. Connects from three-point range. Reeves has got 8 points. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Portland's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3 ball well. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key. And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Driving the lane. And the pass to Powell. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Back to James. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Powell. 4 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. It's LeBron with the drive.
Nurkic with great size at just about 7 feet.
Powell with it. He's picked up by James. The shot by Powell, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
LeBron against Powell. The 3 from Bradley. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's just stretching them out. The defense. Has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Smith the pass to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball around. Powell with the bounce pass. Nurkic in the post. James covering. Nurkic can't hit. Here's Bradley. Portland grabs the miss. Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. In the corner, Smith with it. Hits the 3 from the wing. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, you got to get out on Smith from deep. He's very good at stroking it from downtown.
Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Here's what the Lakers are going with. Right now, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Anthony. And Trevor Ariza subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Ellaby's checked in. Now here is Smith, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Jordan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ellington comes in for LeBron. And a switch here also for Portland. Robert Covington's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And here's Smith, knocked away and stolen by Ariza. Here's Bazemore. Smith with the defensive effort. Portland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Ellaby.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And he makes the first. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Tries from 10, and too long on the shot.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Pass to Reeves. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And stolen by Jordan. For the finish, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
We know DeAndre Jordan is a shot blocker, but that time, he got out and got a steal on the defensive end.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Here he goes. Here's Covington, and it's blocked.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch, and it will show a strength for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
Free throw drops for Smith. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really off for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Portland again missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Reeves, covered by Smith. And another three for the Lakers.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And stolen by Bazemore. And the Lakers with another turnover here. Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in.
Nurkic.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for him. That was something else right there.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
The offensive rebound. Nurkic, the pass to Brown. Back to Nurkic. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to